Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another plan with me. This week we are doing June 12th through 18th, and I think this is the second to last one that you will see me do over the course of the week. And in the next month or so you will see they will be coming out on time, but they will be of me pre-planning because I won't be here. I think I'm leaving in like 2 weeks. I'm not sure though, so we will see. Alright, so this is the kit that I picked out for this week, but the problem is that it's missing a page, and I don't know if I misplaced the page or if I never got sent the page. I'm tempted to go look through my old sticker hauls to find the one that has this in it and see what I'm missing. If I am just missing it, or if she didn't send it, or what, I don't know. But this is the kit that I picked because I thought it was really pretty and summery, and I thought it was really cute, and I really liked it. But it doesn't have any washi or any headers. It's got deco and lots of date cover-ups and everything else you need. So I grabbed this washi to do a little something on the bottom. It's not going to be anything big because I suck at washi. Which reminds me I need to go find something to rip this with. But I'm going to do my best to make it look pretty, and I have lots of headers, so I figured I'll just scalp headers out of my extra pile. Okay, so that is it for right now, and I will definitely see you throughout this week.
All right, guys, so welcome to the voiceover time, and I'm not really sure what to say about this week. It definitely turned out a little bit different than I had anticipated. I thought it was very pretty and very colorful, and I still have not looked through my old sticker hauls to find out if it was me that lost the page or if they just didn't send it, or maybe this one didn't come with one. I don't know. All I know is that, like always, I stopped using my planner at the very end of the week, which I really have got to get better at doing. Everything goes great, and then like Saturday and Sunday, nope, don't use it. We're always so busy on those days. I don't know what it is. It's, people talk about how they always have things that they do. They wait for the weekend so they can relax. Like a lot of the people that I know that read, or that I've seen on like BookTube, who are big readers, they like get so much reading done on the weekend. I don't read at all on the weekends because my husband hasn't been home all week, and you would think that all he wanted to do is just kind of chill, but he doesn't. All he wants to do is go out and do things. So this week was very much the same as that week. But we did get a lot of stuff done on Saturday and Sunday. We're prepping for my trip. We went and got me and Elise some luggage because the bag that I have, I thought wasn't enough for me and Elise, and so I went out and bought one new bag. Well, it turns out that the bag that I bought is a little bit too big for both of us. Wait a minute. It's too big for us to both use these big bags. What I should have done was kept the bag that I already have and bought a small bag to cover the rest of our stuff. Instead, I bought the same size bag as I already have now, which is not quite a carry-on, but it's like that one that's just a little bit bigger than a carry-on, so you have to check it, but it's not a big check bag, it's a small check bag, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I've been watching all these packing videos and travel videos trying to figure out the best way to pack for a trip like this. But I got home and all of my clothes fit in my bag, plus there's extra room. So we tried putting her clothes in my bag. And the bag is too small to fit her clothes and my clothes. But the bag that we already have was way too big. And if we packed that bag, we'd have like only a quarter of it full. So we ended up going back out. We went to Ross and got another suitcase, a small carry-on that matches my check luggage. So me and Elise have matching bags, but hers is a small one and mine's a like medium-sized one. And they had like 2 different size bigger ones than mine. So I thought we would be fine, but I don't know. Anyways, So that's what we did this weekend. And I started packing, even though we're not leaving for like 2 weeks. But I got it in my head that I have to pack now. I have to pack now. So I started packing now. So I have almost everything packed already, which is kind of crazy. So let's see. We have done normal washi, which I got from Michael's. And we have done date cover-ups, which came with the kit. And the littles were split between like so many different shops. Let's see, there's one Scribble Prints in there, which I tried not to use much Scribble Prints because it's glossy and everything else was matte. And then we have, what else do we have? I'll have to make a list and put it in the description because there's several different ones. I know one of them is Ellie Beth, which is what I used, let me look, last week. And those were some of the extra littles and some of the extra stuff that was, that I had left over from the Ellie Beth designs. So I have that one. And then I have a kit that I pre-planned. Okay, so my son just knocked on the door and totally scared me and made me lose my train of thought. So I paused everything to figure out what he wants, and he just wants food. I swear, it never changes. If you have kids, no matter how old they are, all they ask for is food. You would think I starve these children, but I don't. Anyways, like I was trying to say, I think, is these pieces came from all sorts of kits because I really wasn't sure what to use and where, so I just kind of pulled from my stash. And a lot of the stickers, like the one I'm putting down right now that has the red darker border with the lighter red in the middle, those ones all came from a pre-planned kit, and the name of the shop just left my brain because it's a new shop to me, so I'll have to go figure out what it is. I've got a couple of sets of stickers from that same shop, and that one you'll actually see in like a month, I think, because I did a bunch of pre-planning. I still don't have it all done. I'm still missing 2 weeks, but I have all of July pre-planned for you guys, so that way I have plans. I don't have to bring my stickers with me because, you know, I'm always worried I'm going to lose them. And I don't have to bring my tripod with me, but I will have my camera, so vlogging will definitely be something that will come up, and I'm going to try to post those on Saturdays. Saturdays tend to be the vlog family days, which is why there's not always videos on Saturdays, but there are occasionally. For a lot of these extra stickers, I'm just pulling from my big stash. Like there's a couple of stickers I use the whole way through, like the stickers from that one kit I was telling you about. Everything else was just kind of pulled out of my, you know, Frankenstein pile of stuff. Anyways, I had something else I was going to say to you guys, and I completely forgot what it was. Dude, I am so glad these headers are going bye-bye. I cannot wait for them to leave. So I also realized that I have entirely too many stickers. And I know I've talked about it before, and I've been trying to slow down a lot. And I have, believe it or not, slowed down quite a bit. For a little while there, I was getting Happy Mail a couple of times a week with stickers. And now I'm getting them maybe once a week. I have a couple that are like really far behind. And so hopefully those ones will come in soon, and I'll have like a bunch all at one time. But yeah, I don't know. Man, the lighting in here sucks. It's so yellow. I've been trying to... I use natural light. I sit in front of a window and do this. And it's really hit and miss because if it's a rainy day like today, it's a super rainy day. I have no idea what you can hear of background noise, but it's been thundering all morning and it's been raining quite a bit of the afternoon. And now it must have taken a slight hiatus from the rain because I can totally hear the chicken across the street just like cock-a-doodle doing it up. I don't know if any of you guys play Zelda, but if any of you guys have played any of the newer Zeldas, like we were playing Breath of the Wild the other day, and you pick up their little chicken cockacoo things, what they're called. My son's like, you cannot call those chickens, they're not chickens. And I'm like, well, it's a chicken. And he's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, well, it looks like a chicken. It sounds like a chicken. It's a chicken. He's like, but it's not called a chicken. But anyways, I digress. The whole reason for that argument was because they sound exactly like real chickens. You pick them up and they like squawk and yell at you, and they squawk and yell just like they do in real life. And I've not had enough experience being around chickens to know exactly what they sound like. Until now, the joys of living on an island covered in chickens. But, so anyways, this week has, like I said, been kind of productive. I've gotten some reading done. I did a bunch of workouts. We only missed one day, and that was Saturday, because we were out and running errands so late that by the time that we got home to change, it was already 9:30, and the gym stays open till midnight. But we have church on Sundays, and I have a hard time getting up in time for church anyways, so he didn't want to make it, Pat didn't want to make it worse, and so he's like, can we just please skip? And I was like, we can totally go, and he's like, no, because if we don't go, we won't get back until midnight, and then you'll be even harder to get up, which is true every morning. I don't know why. I don't sleep well at night, but I sleep fine during the day. So that time frame between like 5 and 8 a.m. or whatever it is when I sleep the best. From like, 4 or 5 in the morning until I actually get up is the time of the day that I sleep the best. And so I have a tendency to stay up way too late at night and then sleep until like 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, church starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. And so come 9:30, he is dragging me out of bed. We are late every week because I just sleep so heavy at that point in time in the morning that it's impossible to get me up. And then, of course, this morning, I have nowhere to be. The only thing I need to do today was some YouTube stuff. I need to do this voiceover and get this uploaded and start on next week's. And I wake up at 8:30. I don't understand the justice in this at all, but whatever. There was something else I was going to say to you guys. All right, well, I guess it's gone now, and if I think of it, I will tell you later. So, yeah, this is, like I said, this has been a very Frankenstein type of week. I do admit there are several of the pieces to this kit that I really like, and one of them is the weekend banner. And the weekend banner is coming up here in just a minute, and it's really cool. It's not just a weekend banner, it's got little check boxes in it. Look, I remembered to mark down payday. I never remember to mark down payday. I don't know why I never remember to mark down payday, but I don't. I think this one turned out pretty cute for the fact that it is totally all over the place and nothing makes any sense. And I had to rearrange a bunch of stuff. So I was supposed to take the car on Tuesday from my husband. I ended up taking it on Thursday. I went all the way to the post office and the stupid thing was closed. Oh, see, there it is. The weekend banner. It has like little boxes attached to it. So it's not just a weekend banner. So instead of adding extra boxes in, I already have them. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. I was like, that's really awesome. I started running out of stickers in here, like the little thing stickers. I ran out of all my extras, and so I had to like go dig through this pile of Frankenstein stuff, and I found an old glam planner kit to use. And it was funny because it was a Halloween one, and I'm like, okay, well, these colors are not very, they're kind of Halloweenish, but the oranges kind of fit the with the bright reds. So I was like, whatever. And it's kind of funny looking at this kit now because there are so many different shops in here. But for some reason, I managed to make them all work. But yeah, the weekend was fun. Got to go on a date. Maybe I should put that down. Ooh, I have stickers for that. I have date night stickers. I'll have to put a little date night sticker down. I'm sorry I'm not talking that much today. I really had something to say, and my son completely wiped my memory. I'm like, I was half debating on just stopping and then like restarting again later, but we only have like a minute and a half left, so I figured I can just, chill out with you guys while you watch the very end of this. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. I went on this big our church did this don't shop for a week thing to help us understand how other people in underprivileged countries, especially in the Philippines, which is really close to here, feel with not having a lot of food. We got to go shopping on Sunday. It was wonderful. We lived on beans and rice for an entire week. Joys of no meat eaters in a house and no food in the house. It was awesome. So that's what those were the stickers that I have left over, and that is actually it for this Plan With Me. I'm sorry, it was such a mess. I love you guys. Bye.